Welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena on the Game Time Night channel, and we are going to get another episode in here before our live stream tomorrow. And we might buy these gems right here, my friends. I'll be honest. But anywho, we're just browsing the store for a little bit. I'm honestly not sure where we play next because we were playing the Spark Ranked, and I'm not sure how this game is laid out, but okay, here's events. Okay, so in progress. Well, didn't I already finish the starter deck duel? Keep playing until the event ends. Okay, well, I think that's just like a never ending. You can just keep playing it over and over again. So, limited event. Wait, new event here. Limited event. Constructed event. Okay. So these are like, okay, so these are part of the Duskmourn. Okay. This quick draft, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This event is separate. Interesting. We did get one pack of this. Bot draft. Draft against AI with no waiting and no pick timers. Interesting. Not sure about that event. As far as the constructed event, the Spark rank is gone. So now we can look at the traditional historic event. Okay, so this is I think you can play with old cards in that historic event. Historic event. Interesting. Explorer event. Which I'm assuming is a particular deck. Traditional alchemy event. Interesting. So it's kind of interesting to see which event to pick. Standard event, which I think is basic. Bring your standard deck, play some games. Okay, I think these are traditional draft, Duskborn, House of Horror. So I was just trying to see which one we could pick our actual deck from. And I wonder if the standard event, you can do that. Interesting. Perhaps the Spark ranked is not the basic
Doing some This
ranked.
is your rank.
Okay.
After each victory, it'll improve.
Okay, so the Alchemy ranked, we can use our game time deck. Okay. Historic. Explorer has one card we can't use. And Timeless we can use. So we might go with the Alchemy deck. So let's go back here to the events here. And let's go to traditional alchemy event or alchemy. Okay, so alchemy event. So we can win some crystals by playing the alchemy event. Okay. So let's go ahead and spend 2,500. Use our game time. And we'll submit this deck. And we will play our first match in the alchemy set or the alchemy event. Kind of interesting. I'll have to do some looking into seeing what's a basic match in this game. Also, we found a match. Excellent. Against Cheeks. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, we'll keep this deck. We'll say hello. And we'll go ahead and start with that. So we might take out that interesting. Okay. So he's got a little mouse hero that is pretty decent here. Wow. So that little mouse hero, he really comes out hitting hard. Oh wow, this is a very aggressive deck we're playing against. Interesting. Wow, and it has double strike. I'm not sure how it has double strike, but it did. It must have been a spell he cast. Let's get this guy out on the board here. I apologize, I had the sound way up too high. Wow, this is an excellent deck this person has. They really go all out. There's a lot of good decks in this game, I'm telling you. That's beautiful. I like how it gets the double strike. That is amazing. So getting that that deck is very good deck right there. So we have one loss. We'll go in for another match here. That is an excellent deck. Nothing is expensive there. It's very aggressive. You come out swinging real fast. You get your little mouse hero out, and then you buff it up. I didn't see what spell he was casting to give it double strike, but that was very good deck. And now we'll wait for another match here. Oh yeah, like I was saying, it'd be good to look up to see what's like a traditional matches to play. Now we're playing against Nui for another match. And we'll keep just 7, why not? Hopefully we'll draw island here. So he has a blue, black, and possibly red deck too here. Okay, so we could cast this right now. Interesting, Shove Aside is a very good spell. Okay, let's play the draw 2 cards here. Okay, we did not draw a mana. That's okay, we'll be able to kill his creature this turn, regardless. Okay, and let's go ahead and cast the Sleep Cursed Fairy. Get him out on the board. He'll be locked up for a few turns, and we'll go ahead and get rid of his little 2/2 creature there with our Cruel Cut spell. which destroys target creature 2 or less. So we are doing much better this match than the last match. That, oh, nice counter spell. Nice. That's a good card. I like this deck he's using. It's got a lot of color to it. You know, he's got black, blue, and red. It's a nice mix. Okay, let's cast the Snare Master sprite here. We're not going to pay the additional 2. Because we're going to keep our murder out in case he casts a big spell. We do have some big creatures. So if we can get our mana built up, we could really start casting some of these big boys we have. Okay, end turn. My bad, he was waiting on me. Okay, it's his turn. Okay, so he's really using his shove aside spells to take us down. Alright, goodness, that was taking a while. Okay, pass. Pass. Okay, my turn, so he did not cast anything. Okay, let's go ahead and make him discard a card here. By casting our Spell Scorn Coven, we'll see what he's going to discard. Oh, nice. Heist their library twice. That's kind of interesting, heist. I wonder what heist does. Look at 3 random non-land cards from target's library. Exile 1, and you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. Okay, so you kind of steal cards from them. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and cast... no, we're not going to cast anything this turn. We will end turn. Oh, I'm kind of getting his deck now. This is actually pretty cool. He can really cast stuff from, he can, like, steal some of our cards and cast them. Hence why he has a good mix of mana in his pool, which makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and... No, we won't do nothing. Pass. I wonder what he's been taking from us, interestingly enough. So, heisting. His deck is a heisting deck. Okay, let's get rid of that bird. I don't like that bird, so he can't stop heisting us so much. That bird, whenever he does damage to us, he can heist us. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow, wow. Interesting. He has a very interesting deck. Okay, let's cast the Water Knot on the Thieving Aura. This deck is really interesting that he plays. He really knows how to play his deck well. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, Thieving Aura gets +1/+1. And the Triumphant Getaway, whenever you cast a spell you don't own, each player loses 2 life and you gain 1 life. So it's really a combination of everything here. Interesting. And he has a lot of counter spells. Wow, that's a good game right there. So we are getting into some serious players right now. That's beautiful. The first deck we played against, he was using a very aggressive red deck that was, you know, had some mouse heroes and buff them up real quick. But that second deck we played against, that colorful deck that had the, that was like based on heist maneuver, stealing spells from the opponent, and that getaway enchantment, that was an excellent deck. I really liked that deck. That was beautiful to watch that deck. So this will be interesting. We will try to finish up this thing. We already got 2 losses, so we got one more chance to make some magic happen in this alchemy event. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Send me a comment, love, hate. It doesn't matter. We're having nothing but fun. And I will see everybody on tomorrow's deck building live stream. Until then, on Magic the Gathering Arena.